asamene jasprelai diri yalamalaho kifile yamitete dama sagale tamara tahiyela dama dose
ተማሪዎች ከቤታቸው ይመጣሉ ሳይመገቡም ሊመጡ ይችላሉ እዚህ ትምህርት ቤት የሚገባ ስለሚካሄድ ይመጣሉ ምግብ ያገኛሉ ይማራሉ ሳይሰለቹ ይማራሉ ትምህርቱን ይከታተሉበታል ስለዚህ ተማሪው አይሰላችም ምግብ ያገኛል ተሳትፏቸውም በጣም ጥሩ ነው አይቀሩም ትምህርት ቤት ይመጣሉ ሁሌ ይመጣሉ አይቀሩም ትምህርቱንም አቋርጡም
The Purchase from Africans for Africa program is a joint initiative to promote food and nutrition security and access to institutional markets in Africa, with funding provided by Brazil and the United Kingdom's Department for International Development, DFID. School children and smallholder farmers are supported through local food purchase initiatives jointly designed and implemented by regional governments, the United Nations World Food Programme, the Food and Agriculture Organization, and civil society groups in 5 African countries: Ethiopia, Malawi, Mozambique, Niger, and Senegal. In Ethiopia, the project has been implemented in the Southern Nations, Nationalities and Peoples Region, SNNPR. The idea is to buy food from local smallholder farmers for the school feeding programs.
So in Ethiopia, the PAA has 2 components, FAO dealing with production and agriculture part, and WFP dealing with demand side of the program. So it started initially in 2012, targeting 7 schools from the homegrown school feeding side, and then about 1,800 smallholder farmers from FAO side.
Mainly we work really on the whole food system, because we work on one side on the support to the increase of crop and food production. Then we support all the aggregation and also the warehouse system mainly through the farmer organization and cooperatives. And then once the food is processed and ready to be delivered, this food goes to the schools as school meals in the school feeding programs. So the type of approach is the one that is called homegrown school feeding.
PAA is a very interesting social technology because it clearly is a social technology that has a lot to do with economics. It's a social technology that accelerates growth. You have a win-win-win situation where you have better nutritional condition, you have a better knowledge capacity, and if you buy locally, you develop the families of these children.
PAA Africa has provided over 2,815 smallholder farmers grouped in 2 cooperatives with seeds and agricultural inputs. They were also trained in post-harvest losses and food handling. All of these activities were a result of a close collaboration with the governments.
We started with a homegrown school feeding program in September 2014, and we supplied this semester for the 3rd time, or for 3 school terms, and we supply agricultural products that our member farmers are producing.
Local partnerships have provided adequate daily meals to 9,655 students from 7 schools in the areas of Boricha and Dara during the 2014 and 15 school year. At policy level, the program has supported the agenda of homegrown school feeding among policymakers and has shifted government's attention towards the school feeding program by demonstrating the potential of synergies between school feeding programs and support for the smallholder farmers.
Based on the experience we have got from the PAA Africa, we have tried to scale up the program. Particularly, we have scaled up the program in benchmark zones and other areas in SNNPR. Next year, school feeding program, based on the experience from we have got from the PAA Africa, it will be a national program.
The idea of having a school feeding program in Africa is taking more importance. The governments are more aware of what are the benefits, either for the children and for the farmers. So we can see there is real interest in the region for this topic. It was pushed by several UN agencies, by FAO, by WFP.
The next phase of the program will also focus on identifying the best of past implementation. Future efforts will also focus on improving the nutritional value of school meals. The government of Ethiopia, recognizing the success of PAA Africa, has therefore consolidated the model implemented in the SNNP region and is currently evaluating its replication in other areas of the country.
No, I see the PAA already has, a good lesson. It is a model that has been tested. It is a model that has worked in Brazil. It is a model that we are piloting in 5 countries in Africa, and already there's a lot to learn from that. There's already a concentration of knowledge that we can pick and try and replicate.
Vous vous rendez compte? Si à travers cette question si simple de l'alimentation scolaire, on peut booster l'agriculture de notre continent, le mode de production de notre continent, le rapport entre les producteurs et ceux qui achètent, profiter aussi des peu de ressources que nous avons, non pas pour importer, mais de pouvoir intéresser les petits fermiers sur notre continent. Il y a là, en matière d'intégration, mais aussi un échange d'expériences qui sera tout à fait important. Et c'est là le rôle de l'Union africaine d'engager l'ensemble des États. L'alimentation scolaire est un investissement pour l'avenir.
Purchase from Africans for Africa in Ethiopia has successfully addressed the challenge of supporting the poorest populations, elevating food insecurity, and boosting local economies.